You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I got to tell you, at this point, I'm starting to believe that the players in the WNBA, it's very possible they all need group therapy. I don't know what else to say. They finally get handed a golden goose, and they've done everything possible for 2 years to try to destroy it. They're going to make a lot more money in this league because of Caitlin Clark, provided there is a season. Because I will tell you this, if they lose the season, even Caitlin Clark is going to have a very hard time of re-elevating this league. Because people forget, this league was on life support before she walked into the league. I mean, literally, beep, 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 life support. It never made a profit. Who the hell knows if they made one in 2025? The numbers still hadn't come out. I assume that's because of CBA negotiations. Although if I was the league and you didn't make a profit, I'd release those numbers. I do believe they probably came closer to making a profit than prior years. But do I think they made a profit? No, I really don't. Because the media rights deal didn't start till this year. This upcoming season, they got a brand new media rights deal. They're about to blow it by potentially not having games. And now you've got one of the co-founders, one of the co-owners of Unrivaled, of course, VP on the Players Union Committee, Napheesa Collier, out here. And once again, she's talking about how much they're ready to strike if they need to. We're 10 toes down. Who talks like this when dealing with actual business? I mean, 10 toes down, that sounds like business jargon to me, right? Word. I mean, let's watch this video. This is from Yahoo Sports. And, yeah, if they need to strike, they're going to.
On the CBA, hitting crunch time, time is running out. Adam Silver talks about the 11th hour. But I'm just wondering what conversations you've had with maybe that middle tier of player in terms of moving forward, and if there is a deal to be done or if you do need to end up striking.
Well, for the past, I would say, like year and a half, the executive committee has been urging everyone to save their money because we knew the negotiations were coming up. We never know what's going to happen. You know, if there's not a season, we want to make sure everyone's prepared. So hopefully everyone has been doing that. That's something we've been talking about for a really long time. But also that is something that we check in with everyone, you know, because opinions change over time. And that is something that has stayed consistent, that people, no matter, you know, middle tier, the one, like the people at the top, rookies, everyone has been really consistent in that we want a season to happen. But if we don't get the things that we are wanting to stay 10 toes down on, then we're going to sit out for as long as that takes. Like, that's not what anyone wants, but it's what we're willing to do in order to get the things that we feel are fair.
How do you feel about where things stand right now?
I think that things are moving. Like, we are not where we want to be, but I think negotiations are trending in the right direction. And that's what you want. You want movement. You don't want to be in a stalemate. You want there to be hope for the future. And I do have that. I think there has to be a lot of movement in some, you know, in a lot of places in the CBA, but the fact that we are moving, I think, is really hopeful.
You are teaming up with...
Okay. So, once again, talking about the need to sit out. Are you kidding me? It's... Wow. I mean, again, as I talked about before, you go through the comments on these videos and it is like, just shut the league down. Because I can tell you this, the players have lost nearly all fan support. Nearly all fan support. Some of the old guard WNBA fandom, sure, they're like, because it's a social movement statement for them too. All right. It's got nothing to do with actual dollars and cents. This has all been made about something else. they don't want to appear weak. You know what's going to be weaker? Not having a job anymore. Somebody did ask me about the idea of replacement players. I don't know how that would work. Okay. I understand that the teams still have the rights to all the rookies, but I think because of the CBA, and I may be wrong, but I think because of the CBA, the rookies would not play and still could not play. They would have to be all replacement players. Now, I'm going to tell you what's funny about that. If they ran replacement players out there during a strike, during their sit out, if they ran replacement players out there, I would be very interested to see what the ratings would be. I would, because you would have an entire league of potential attitude adjustments. And I think in large part, people don't want to support this league because many of the athletes come across as having a very rotten attitude. And it's like, I don't want to watch these folks. I don't want to support these people. Natasha Cloud, perfect example. Right? Perfect example. They're willing to set out. Like I said the other day, several teams are making money. Several of these teams are making money in this league. All right? But you've got a lot of teams that still aren't filling a 4,500 seat arena. You know, Paige Becker shows up to Dallas. They don't sell out every game. Angel Reese in Chicago. They don't sell out every game. And that's supposed to be two of the biggest stars in the whole shebang. Guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. Got another comment yesterday. Unsubscribed 3 different times. Had to resubscribe for the 4th time. It's happening all across YouTube. I don't know what's going to happen. I am starting to believe, and she said there are things moving forward, but the problem here is the gross revenue share aspect of this. As long as they will not back off of that, the season is over. It will not happen. It will not happen because that is not fiscally smart for the owners to agree to that. And why agree to something that is potentially going to continue losing money? Look, I've heard a lot of these players say, this is our chance. I think what they don't understand is the owners are thinking, this is our chance. This is our chance to finally make a profit after we've subsidized this welfare basketball league for 30 years. This is our chance. We're either going to start making a profit or we're going to shut it down. Your choice. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.